Alright, another Jade Room game. I've been on a pretty bad losing streak lately. Hopefully we can do a little better today. I think when you start to study, is what everybody says, you start doing worse because you're starting to apply new concepts. And yeah, I've been doing more reviews as a result of starting to record these. And so yeah, I think my game's getting worse. This was a pretty nice hand to start off. We've got a nice 5 in a row. The pay should probably get thrown soon. A triplet. This can turn into a pair. Wow. This is looking really nice. We're each on 10 now. As dealer. Just need to draw something around the 6 or the 7 here, I think, right? Ooh. This may be wrong. I'm keeping the 7 because I want to pick up the 8 and get this 9 triplet turning into a pair. Yeah, I probably should have thrown this 9. 9 so. No. 5, 5, 6. Okay. So we have a pair. We can actually throw out the 7 now. Never mind. I guess we go this way? So yeah, both Toyman and Kamicha are making really quick progress. They're very close. So we need to hurry here. Otherwise we're gonna lose our dealer seat. Ooh, okay. This might still be safe. Yep, let's go. Oh, he's pushing hard. I only have one Dora. He might have many. Oh, actually, no, he discarded it. So did this guy. So it's only red 5s that are really in play here. So I mean, he might just be pushing his Tanya hand. Yeah, only 4 tiles. Not the best. Yeah, I guess with a hand like this, you don't really have a lot of defense, so he's just going to push. Which is good and bad for us. Yeah, I think we do that for sure.
Done.
Oh well, it's worth a try. Yeah, after this game, I'll review these decisions with Mortal and see how we're actually performing. If there's any improvement in terms of accuracy in my play. I think we start with the 1. Pays is a Yakuhai for us now, which is nice. 4, 6, 8's nice. I think we throw this 9.
Boom.
That's good. Yeah, maybe start throwing the Yakuhai at this point. I'm gonna get rid of the taunt just because that's too Han for the dealer. 6/7's nice. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shapes now. This 1/2 is not great, so I think keeping the 7 is still nice. Of course, the taunt came in just as we threw it away. But this pay is very likely to come in, I think. It's a useless tile for everyone, pretty much. Ooh, hello. Interesting. 1, 2, 3. I think we can throw away the 1, 2. Probably should have started with the 2. So yeah, Kamicha pawned this 9 so. He might be pretty close to Tenpai. If not in Tenpai. But he's throwing all the Binzu tiles, so I'm okay to at least discard those for sure. 5 discarded over there. Okay, now we got 7, 8. Oh boy. I think we gotta throw these at this point. Throwing the pays might also have been an option here, because this could definitely just be a closed hand. We don't need to pawn the pay here. And keep Pinfu as well. Okay, 7 just came out of his hand. Oh man. What is this? I have 4 pairs now. What is happening? Boom. Nobody's thrown the pay yet. That means somebody probably has a pair of them that they're just using as a pair. This is not safe. I'm gonna toss these. Okay, this guy was holding on to a single pay. That's weird. Oh, so was this guy. Nobody wanted to throw them. Okay. I can't really throw this 4-mon, I don't think. It is Suji to the 7. Half Suji to the 7. Yeah. I don't know if I can throw it. The 6 maybe. That's tough. I think I'll pawn here to get into... I'm not even sure if I will do that, actually. I don't know if I'll do that. Is this safe still? Because, yeah, if I pawn, I'll have to throw either the 4 or the 6. Ooh, okay, so that's safe. I'm not gonna do it. Discarding the 4 seems too risky. Just gonna fold. I have a feeling everybody's in Senpai except for me. No! Actually, no. Wow. Okay. Well, better safe than sorry, I guess. This is pretty nice. I think we throw away the, Ooh, do we just go Tanya here? I think we do, right? Yeah, I think we do. So we get 3 doors, Tanya. This is basically a Mongon. Open hand. And can go very quickly with the right luck here. We don't have a pair, unfortunately. Unless we manage to cheat another Dora, but that's pretty unlikely. Okay. Interesting. This could turn into a pair if we draw near the 5. Not helping.
Boom.
Helping Kamicha though. Oh, okay. And that's interesting. All right. Um, do I just get rid of the 7-8, I guess? I think so, right? Just make the 6s our pair. Oh god, what a backfire. Okay. Alright, well, it is guaranteed manga now, 5 Han. I think we just push this no matter what at this point. Oh god. That's... I can be in Tenpai by throwing Nodora. Okay. 4 Han, 5 Han. It's not a huge difference. Yeah, we just push. Seven tiles left. Nice. Tsumo. Yeah, I mean, the difference was 100 points. So yeah, definitely worth getting rid of that one door there to get into Tenpai. Wow, another pretty nice hand. Cut that loose 9. I think we can cut this one as well. Yep. We pawn the Hatsu, the green dragon, and we can keep that as our pair. 6, 6, 7, 8. This actually isn't too bad, I guess. Yep. Okay, now what? This is Tenpai. Yeah, okay. 5's pretty unlikely, but we could definitely improve. Yep. Nice. 7 tiles again, including the 9, which is nice. That's almost guaranteed to come out. And this Hatsu isn't looking too threatening yet, probably. Yeah, there's no better weight. So yeah, I don't think people would be folding to this in any way at this point yet. Toyman's thinking. This usually means that he might be thinking of reaching. I think. At least that's what I end up doing. Is when I have a reachy decision, is when I sit there thinking like that. So he might have went Dama, perhaps. Well, just waiting for a better weight. That's possible. Cool. 2 Han, but you know, no complaints. We get the dealer seat moving. This one, I think we cut the pay first. And like, because I don't think this is ever Honitsu or anything like that. We got pair 3, 4, 6, 6, 7, 9. Okay, it's a triplet of the sixes now. Ooh. I feel like I don't know, man. I think I'm gonna cut the ones. It's the only pair, but this triplet of the sixes easily makes a pair as well. And yeah, it's nice we paired up the There's also Itsu that's possible here. And now I think we can cut the 2 and the 8 pin. Yeah. Itsu is probably not coming in over here. Alright, Hatsu Pond. And he threw out the 9 pin, which is maybe a safe tile, but it's still pretty early. South. Yeah, I think we need to cut this 8 if we get anything that's useful. That's not it. Might have actually cut the 8 anyways there, just to Sakigiri it. I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, let's keep that. Let's keep the Shah as a safe tile for now. Okay, there's a pair. This isn't great, actually. It's kind of weird shapes. Like awkward shapes around this and this here. I can't do that. Ooh, okay. Alright, I think I'm gonna cut the one first. It could be Tanya now. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. 6, 7, 8. So we've got this elongated shape over here now. So this can form a pair, this can form a pair, this can also form a pair. Ooh, Hatsu, alright. Okay then. I think we fold. There's no value in this hand whatsoever. I also have no safe tiles whatsoever. Oh boy. Okay, the 6s were safe. And we got 2 more of them. Yeah, I'm kind of in time trouble here, so I don't have a lot of time to think. So I threw the 6 because it was Suji to the 9. Okay, good. I thought he rounded me. Yeah, once you get in time trouble is when a lot of silly mistakes happen. Okay, 6, 7, 8, 7, 8, 9. Okay, we're dealer, so we gotta move here. This is actually pretty nice. The Nanza Yakuhai, so we can pawn that. So we can actually open up this hand pretty quickly. We're Ishan-ten, in fact, right? Yeah, we don't need this. Or that. But we can improve this 7-9 if we draw over here. But yeah, if somebody throws, like if Kamisha throws me the 8, so I can't really take it actually. We don't have a Yaku unless we pawn this, and we don't have a pair. Oh no, we do, never mind. We have the 6s, what am I saying? Alright, yeah. I think in that case, yeah, we can wait on the non. That's fine. Like, this hand is not worth anything if I manage to reach it, so might as well open it up, I think. Just keep drawing from the wrong areas. Do I pawn this? No, it doesn't help. Ooh, this doesn't help either. A lot of the 8s are gone. 79. I could cheat that, I think, but do I want to? Maybe not yet.
G.
No. Sha, that's Dora.
Boom.
Oh god. Okay.
Punk.
So we basically need to outpace this guy. I don't know what his Yaku is, right? Because Sha is not a Yaku high for him. That's safe for him. In general, I think it's a good idea when you see 3 Dora's pawn to just fold to that player. In this case, though, he doesn't have a Yaku that's obvious. Yeah, and since we're in Tenpai and dealer, I think it was worth to push a little bit. Okay, we have Dora. We have another Yakuhai, and we have shapes. Wow, okay. Might as well start here, I think. We have a pair of 2s now. Kind of confirmed. Alright. 1 pin. Gonna... Oh, that's nice too. 2, 3, 4, 7. I don't think we need the 4, right? It may have been better to cut the ton, actually. Yeah, you know, let's do that now. Now that we have this 4 to work with, so we have this 5 pin and 4 so to work with. Door has been cut. Can still hold out hope to draw another one and use as a pair. 6, 7, 7. Okay, let's cut it. So this is Tanya. Probably this way. And then this 4. Maybe should have cut that first. Yeah, I think that would have been better. Hatsu. Okay, let's cut it now. Okay. This guy's throwing safe-ish tiles. Okay, let's go this way. And I don't think there's any Sanshoku here. Maybe, but alright, let's leave the option open to pawn one of the pairs to get into Tenpai. These kind of Tanya hands are very scary because you have no defense whatsoever. Okay, 7 safe. If somebody reaches right now, like at least I'm dealer, but still. It's quite an unnerving hand to hold. Alright, let's go. Okay, very nice. Senpai. One Han, but no. Let's just click that button. Red 5 being thrown there, so this guy's probably gonna reach you. No, I'm not gonna get the chance to reach you. Yeah, sadly a very cheap hand, but yeah, even if I recheat it, I mean, it didn't really look like I was gonna get there. What is this? Seriously, what is this? Is this Cheetoy? It's 4 pairs already. Or do we just go like on a pawning adventure? I think maybe we just pawn. There's like honors, terminals, and then nice weights over here. Yeah, not this, I think. Yep. I think we throw away the 7-8, even though it's a better weight. Having the door is very appealing in this situation. We're basically banking on pawning the non and then having a two-sided weight, or completing the two-sided weight and then just waiting on the non. Either way. And if we pair up something here, especially this 5, we could consider Toy Toy. It's still early. Yeah, especially if we get a chance to pawn this. That might be something to consider. There's the door being thrown. Interesting. Yeah, keeping this 1 pin's nice for safety. Oh, okay. Now 2 doors are possible. Not really. Okay, so we've got 2 of the red 5s. The pays are being thrown out, so probably nobody has a huge hand. Oh my god. What? I've already thrown the 5 pin, so... Alright, all the red 5s are here. Okay, what do? We have to throw this red 5, right? It's so sad. I mean, they basically know that I don't have a big hand at this point. Yeah. No fear reaching into me. It's alright though. It's nice that he's reaching. We have a really good weight. 3-6. All of them still out there. That's safe. Something I didn't actually consider was throwing these out and going for Honitsu. Oh man. Oh man, oh man. Do we greed this? No, right? Yeah, throwing the 4 there and just waiting on the 6 so for Toy Toy would be pretty sick. I don't think I'm going to do that though. Done. Oh shit. Okay. 3 concealed triplets. Oh. Very nice. And we're back to starting positions pretty much. So yeah, everything comes down to these last 2 games. 3 games. Probably start with the 1. We have decent shapes. Decent shapes, no value. Couple of dragon tiles. Could give us a speed boost. Oh, okay, but that's not a Yakuhai. What's he doing? What's happening? Don't disconnect me. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm not really sure what's happening with Toyman over there. 4, 4, 6, 7. What do we do now? Dragon tiles almost. Alright, there's the Ricci. We have, well, one safe tile. It's dealer Ricci. I think we don't want to deal into the Ipata here, no matter what. This hand's not worth pushing. Luckily these are safe. And we have one more. What else do we have? 7.
Pawn.
Oh, this guy is pushing. Okay. Well, this is safe for him as well. The 8. Okay, 8 mon. Sure. Haku is now safe. Certified safe. Is this my best tile at this point? I guess technically this one. Then this one. Quickly running out of safe tiles though. Everything I have left is like very central tiles. Or very unsafe seeming honor tiles. Oh, good, good, good. Alright. Just got 2 more safe tiles. Okay, Nan's also very safe. So is this. Chun was safe. Okay, good. Oh, these 7s, right? Or actually, even this, I think, is good. The Dora. He got it. Or Han. Very nice. Yeah, first place is getting kind of far away, and we only have 2 more games to play. We've got Yakuhai, so we can push for speed, which might be the right move here to just to take the dealership away from this guy. I'm going to cut the pay first, and then probably this one, but we'll see. Okay. I'm going to cut the pay again, and then probably this one. 3 pairs. This one we pawn, right?
Pawn.
Yeah, we can pawn the other ones as well. They're nice for pawning. Probably the 8 first. It's too many shapes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But better too many shapes than. No, I don't want to do this because. Oh, actually, we can take it like this, right? This is fine. We do still need the Shah to pawn that for a Yaku. But other than that, this looks pretty good. I could cut these 6s.
Long.
Oh. Oh. Well, that's not good. This guy is now in second, right? Yeah. Alright, now we have a real battle for second place here. At least Shimo is fairly far away. But a dealer Mongon would send me into fourth, so like if it hits me direct. Um there is no safety in this hand whatsoever. I think we have to just call this hand and go as fast as we can. No, not this though. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't think we need the 5, right? Or the 8, whatever. That may or may not have been the right move. I'm thinking I'll probably just pawn the 2 and throw the 3 out. Yeah, this is what I was worried about, but it's actually fine. Yeah, we just get 2 sequences. We still have many pair candidates, and now we're Ishanten. We're probably going to be... Ooh, do we reach you this? I don't think so. I think we Dama this. One of the biggest mistakes that I've been making in my play is reaching in situations like this. And just dealing in. Because yeah, I don't need a lot of points here. I'm not gonna be first, but I need people to not play safe and deal into me like what happened here. This is perfect. Cool, second place. A slight recovery from the run of bad luck we've been having. Yeah. Okay, so let's take a look at this at the log first. Just in Mahjong Soul here. Yeah. So yeah, I like to look at these overall statistics, just to get a sense of how much I got to play. So yeah, we had one Ricci. We actually won 5 games in this Hanchan and dealt in twice. But yeah, second place. So this is pretty good. We're pretty active player in this situation. So yeah, next let's take a look at the Mortal review and see what mistakes Mortal points out for us here. So let's take a look at the Mortal review. I'll try to go a little bit quicker with the Mortal review this time. In my last video, I went through every single choice. I think maybe let's just look at the errors and maybe see if we can back up on some of them and look at the other choices, but not go through every single thing. So here we are in East 1. It looks like our first discard is correct. So let's just go to the error. Yeah, here I threw the pay, which is not terrible, but yeah, Mortal does recommend cutting the 6 first. Interesting. Later on, again, yeah, our discard is not super optimal, but it's not so bad. It's definitely considered feasible. Here's where we make the first, I guess, big mistake. Mortal really wants to just cut the 6 and keep this 6-7 instead of 6-7 so instead of 6-7 pin. So the reason that I cut 6-7 so is because I have 2 of the 5s, right? And I also see 2 of the 8s already thrown. However, Mortal still thinks it's better to keep that shape rather than this one. I guess maybe it thinks that just turning this into a... I was thinking of this shape as we have a pair of 5s and this is a 2-sided weight here. But I guess Mortal was just thinking... I mean, it's not saying I should be cutting the 5, so I don't know. Anyways, next, this seems like a very close call. Again, I threw the 7, but Mortal recommends the 2. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. The 2 is farther away from anything. At least the 7 can be used if we get the 6 right. We can form a shape. But yeah, it wasn't a big deal. Here, Mortal really wants to get rid of the 6-7 shape, huh? It really doesn't like that shape. Oh, because we drew the 4, so it wants to go for the 2-4-6 over the 6-7. Why does it hate the 6-7 so much? I wonder. I mean, one of the 8s is cut. Oh, never mind. All the 8s have been pawned. That's why. How did I miss this? Okay, never mind. All right, I was making a huge mistake here. I didn't even register that the 8s were basically, well, they were actually gone. 100%. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this was pretty careless on my part. And Toyman Ron's me. What did I throw? I think it wasn't an error though when what I discarded, right? So if we look at the choice, doing that con, I was in Ricci, right? And I had the option to con. I conned, and I discarded the tile that I drew. But the con was correct. So yeah, Mortal approves of my con. All right, let's take a look at the next one. Right away, a slight error in discards. Should have been the 9 over the 1. I'm not sure why. I guess because the 9's already cut. I guess it wins out slightly. Interesting. Because yeah, otherwise these are like very similar. The 9 is Suji to the 6, and the 1 is Suji to the 4. So they're very redundant, both of them, in both terminals. Here, okay. It's quite a lot. Like we played pretty optimally, I guess, until this point. And then yeah, the 1 was not yeah, it didn't like me throwing out the 1-2 shape. It wanted to just cut the 7. I'm a little surprised. I guess because it's late. We're getting into the second row of discards, and at this point, Mortal wants to keep the shapes, even if they're penchant shapes like this, over trying to build on a single tile, perhaps. Um, yeah, here it's pretty close. So yeah, this is a couple of more discards later, between the 1s and the 6s. So I threw the 1s, and Mortal recommends throwing away the 6s. Hmm. I guess yeah, starting with the 6 is nice because it still leaves you with a 6-7, gives you a little bit more options. Here, there's no Ricci yet, but I started to fold here just because this hand wasn't really going anywhere. Mortal recommends pushing with the 7. Well, we just discarded it, so yeah, maybe that was correct. I think I was in time trouble in this one, and so I kind of panicked and threw the pays because they seemed safe to throw. Um, and then yeah, everybody discarded their pays as I discarded mine. Nobody wanted to throw them. I guess they were holding them as safe tiles, or they were just really afraid to throw it. That seems pretty unlikely. Like my hand wasn't particularly threatening, I don't think, with the discards that I'm showing. Yeah, so here I throw the 7. It says the 4 is better. Yeah, I mean I throw the 7 because it's Gambutsu, right? I'm folding here, and I guess Mortal thinks it's still okay to push here. I'm not sure why. This hand's worthless. Here I skip, and it actually wants to take the pawn and throw the 4. Um, which I think in retrospect that it would have worked out, right? However, I'm not sure why it's so confident that the 4 is safe. It's not Genbutsu, it's not Suji. Well, it is Suji, I guess, to the 7, but the 1's not thrown, at least recently. So we see one. Oh, do we just see all the yeah, all the 3s? 3 of the 3s I see. Hmm. I guess it's one chance on the 4. It thinks it's safe enough. Yeah, I didn't really. I didn't really pick up on the fact that three of the threes were gone. So I thought like just being Suji to the 7 wasn't good enough. Alright, this was a draw that I could have made some points on, but I didn't. Next round. Because I was too cowardly, I guess, and too inattentive to the discards in terms of what was safe. So here, right away we make a mistake with the chi. Mortal doesn't hate the chi, but it doesn't love the chi. Yeah, what was I thinking here? I guess, yeah, I was thinking this is just gonna be Tanya, and we have a lot of Doras, right? Because these sixes are Doras. So I was just gonna discard the 8-9 and go. And I think Mortal thinks that it's a little too early to cheapen this hand, I guess. We could have had a bigger one if we kept it closed. It's probably a good point. Okay. So here I throw the 6. This is this is when I get into Tempai, right? Um oh, so Mortal. Oh, I didn't even notice that I could have thrown the 3. I could have just been in Tempai for the 5 and kept the 6. But the difference in points is negligible, right? I guess the only difference could have been if I had drawn or drawn somebody on the red 5. Then the 5 Han could have turned into 6 Han, and it could have been a Haneman. But even then, the 5's just a bit less likely, right? And the weight's just so much worse. Yeah, I don't know. I think I made a good choice here by throwing the Dora, going for the two-sided weight, and actually won on the 2 in the end, right? So, yeah, I'm not sure. I think I like my my discard here. I think. Because yeah, the difference between a Mangan and the 7900 point hand is pretty negligible. Yeah, no errors after that point. We played this one well. All right. Here, yeah, I guess our initial discards were good, as was our pawn of the green dragon. Uh, yeah, I think here I had a choice to start throwing this 4 or this 3 or this 6, right? Like start trimming these shapes. And Mortal really prefers this loose 4. Yeah, here it's pretty close between the 4 and the 7. For some reason, it prefers the 4 over the 7. I feel like generally, like the tile closer to the edge is a bit safer, but was a 4 just cut? No, I don't think so. I guess it's Suji to the 1. I don't know. It's a pretty close call here. Yeah, and we don't make any other mistakes and Ron. um, what about here? Okay, right away. It does not like me cutting these ones. It wants to cut the loose 8. And it still wants me to cut the loose 8 or continue cutting with the ones, not throw this 2 like I did. This is interesting. So yeah, so because I picked up the 4, and so it much prefers the Suji tile to the 1 away tile here, and the 2 and the 4 are like 1 away. So I guess they can still form a shape, whereas the 8's pretty redundant to the 5. It makes sense. Okay, I throw the shot here, which seems okay, but it just wants to get finish. Yeah, I think I even talked about this during the match. That I probably should have kept the safe tile. Okay, yeah, it still it still much prefers to throw the 8 out. And even now, yeah, over the 1. Yeah, because it's just a less safe tile that's not gonna get used, right? So that should have gone first. Very close between this 9 and the 8. both need to be cut, I guess. And then yeah, here's a. I think I was in time trouble, right? Yeah, when I threw the six, yeah, I remember this. I just threw it because it's the only thing I could see in the 2 seconds that I had to think. It's actually, well, the seven is safer, um, but not by a whole lot. No, nothing's like super safe, I guess here, but seven is safer. Why is seven safer? Who's in Ricci? It's Shimo, right? And he has not thrown any Suji to the seven. Um, yeah, seven's been thrown here, but that's not very helpful. No Forso has been thrown. Two of the eights are gone. Um, sixes and fives. Yeah, I'm not sure why the seven's so much safer here. I mean, yeah, nothing felt particularly safe, and I had many of these to throw, so that's what I did. At least it was Suji to this nine, right? And yeah, Shimo around somebody else. Next round, we're in South 1. Yeah, we start off with the right discard. And then we play optimally for like the next 8 discards. Yeah, here I throw the Shaw, and yeah, yeah, Mortal wants me to fix this 6, 7, 8 shape and just get rid of the 7. It's I guess it wants to Psychic the 7 at this point and keep the safe tile. And then yeah, wow, we play optimally until the end and are on somebody. Cool. Yeah, there's actually quite a few fairly optimally played games so far, right? Okay, bad discard to start. It does not like cutting the one here. It wants to get rid of the Ton. Now it's a little bit more, it's a little closer for some reason, even though it's kind of the same situation, I think. But I guess like at that point, the one pin has been cut already. Yeah, it still wants to cut the Ton. I'm keeping the Ton here because it's a Yonko High, right? And I was thinking this hand is not. Mm, to be honest, like this could easily be a closed hand. It's just yeah, I feel kind of rushed when I'm in the dealer seat. I always feel like I have to go a little bit faster, especially when it's your last one. But yeah, the correct choice was to slow down a little bit here. Yeah, here it's pretty close between the Chun and the Haku. So one thing I've noticed, which is kind of interesting, is that all other things being equal, like both the Chun and the Haku here are both discarded once. No, that's not true. Chun is thrown twice. Okay, so that's why it prefers to throw the Haku. Ah, okay, so it's cutting them like in a safe way, I guess. Oh no, the Chun's completely dead. It's also the Dora indicator. And the Haku is Dora here? Hmm. And it wants to cut that first. Interesting. I guess it just, yeah, maybe for safety? I guess, yeah, it wants to cut that sooner than later. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I cut the 7. It wants to fix this shape and just get rid of this 4 that's hanging off of this triplet or this sequence of 3. Yep. I throw the Hatsu, but it actually prefers to throw the 6 and fix this shape. Pretty close here between these two. Yeah. I mean, it's, yeah, you're throwing a 7 out either way and fixing a shape either way. Here, Aichi, it doesn't seem super bad, but Mortal doesn't really like it. Aichi the 3. I take 3, 4, 5, right? Yeah, I don't know. I feel like this is not too bad. It's getting pretty late. Like, we don't have a lot of chances. So getting into Tempai seems like a good idea. And yeah, I mean, it works out this time for me. Doesn't mean it was correct necessarily, but it felt correct to me in the moment. Right. Correct discard to start, and then we play optimally for like the next 6 discards. Here, it does not like me throwing away the Haku, and it wants to get rid of the 1. Um, it sort of feels like, I mean, the probabilities are what they are, I suppose, but yeah, as a human, I don't see a huge difference. I guess the Haku is like a bit more alive than the 1, but I'm gonna be cutting both of them anyways. Um, yeah, and I get round eventually after playing optimally, however. Even yeah, the tile that I deal in with, yeah, it's fine. Like it's not my safest, but yeah, Mortal says we push, and we pushed. Okay. So here, hmm. Yeah, we play well until here. Somebody's reaching at this point already, and our discard is not completely precise, but good either way. Both tiles are completely safe, it looks like, and yeah, it's not a huge difference. Here again, right? Both the 7 and the 1 are safe. There's no like purple thing hanging from them, so yeah, they both have good safety. So I think this is okay. Same. Same. Like, so my order of in defending is a little bit off, I guess. But in terms of safety, it seems we're pretty safe. Um, I guess there's some inaccuracy in terms of like leaving options. Yeah, it's still I throw the not the recommended tile, but a safe tile, right? And yeah, Toyman Sumos. Okay, yeah, another game where we played pretty well. And here, okay, bad discard to start. Wants to keep the pay. That's interesting. I wonder why. Um, yeah, I mean it says it's possible to throw it, but now it wants to throw it. Still prefers the 8 though, even though we just cut the pay and somebody else cut the pay. Uh-huh. Yeah, it really hates this 8. Interesting. So I feel like in general it kind of likes these kind of non-edge tiles, non-terminal tiles that are loose over like bad shapes and like sort of guessed wins and stuff like that. But for this hand, it doesn't seem to be the case. Um, yeah, we cheat here. What are we cheating? The 8 to take the 6, 7, 8, right? It says to skip, but it's actually pretty alright with the chi. It doesn't seem like it was a bad choice to open our hand here. And yeah, then we play optimally for a short period until somebody gets round. Okay, and then South 4. Yeah, right away, a slight inaccuracy. We should have been throwing the 5, it says, over the 8. I guess, yeah, because at this point it's pretty safe to get rid of it. And then we have more safety later if we keep the 8. That makes sense. Okay. And then I round somebody after playing optimally for a few more turns. Alright, yeah, so this was a pretty good round, I think. I didn't really make a ton of huge mistakes, like no huge deal-ins, even though we had some deal-ins, but they were sort of correct according to the AI we had to push there. So, yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.